Hey, good morning, Utopian Baseball Universe, and welcome to the Utopian Cafe. It's Monday, March 28th. Yesterday, by the way, was National Joe Day, for what that's worth. Yesterday was the 2-year anniversary of the Utopian Baseball Universe as we launched on March 27th, 2020. And of course, we're in year 3. Thank you for being here today. Because we are in a cafe, my office, basically, we've got a beverage. I love these, by the way. We don't have an official sponsor for the cafe, but if Dollar Tree Iced Latte Chilled Coffee Drinks wants to throw money our way, we're not going to return it. So good morning. The first weekend of Utopian Baseball Universe action is in the books. Everyone has played 3 teams. We have 4 undefeated teams heading into today's games. The Tampa Bay Rays, the Los Angeles Dodgers, the Oakland A's, and the Chicago White Sox, which means that the 4 teams that have yet to win a game are these Baltimore Orioles, the New York Yankees, the Atlanta Braves, and the Cleveland Guardians. We're going to take a look at the series that are kicking off today and this week. We've got 8 games tonight, but we'll actually cover every series that's going to kick off either today or tomorrow. And then we'll make a couple announcements in regards to things that are going to be happening in the next couple of weeks or days and weeks to come. So I will try to keep an eye on all the comments that are coming through and questions. Andrew Pfeffer's here. Welcome to the cafe, Andrew. Says Rays grilled cheese also undefeated. Now, is that I have to ask? I want to talk grilled cheese first before we get to the baseball. Is this a chain? Like, is Rays a restaurant? I need to know because I'm a big grilled cheese guy. I actually like to make custom grilled cheese sandwiches. I make one with pepperoni and marinara. I make one with pickles and mustard. Those are my 2 favorites I think I like to do. So I need to know more about Ray's grilled cheese before the end of the show. So we'll get back to this comment here shortly. Let's talk about the games that are kicking off today. We've got 8 games today. We've got, we've got actually later today our first Monday afternoon baseball game of the year on Xbox, the Orioles and Giants. Dave McNally versus Madison Bumgarner. That's going to be at 3:00 today. Also today, we've got the Nationals at A's, the Blue Jays at Mariners, and the Expos at Padres. Those are games kicking off today. East at West games. And then tonight in the North at South games, we got the Guardians at Marlins, Tigers at Royals, Pirates at Cardinals, and on ABC's Monday Night Baseball with Al Michaels and Tim McCarver, we've got Cincinnati at Tampa Bay, Tom Browning versus David Price. So that should be a good one. In series that are kicking off tomorrow, we've got the Mets at Dodgers, Yankees at Angels. Now, last year when the Yankees and Angels played, we had a special presentation where we had Ohtani and Ruth pitching against each other. This year, we're going to focus on that hitting matchup. So neither one of them are scheduled to pitch in this series, but they'll both be in the lineup all 3 days. So we're going to keep an eye on who has the bigger series between Ohtani and Ruth. That series kicks off tomorrow. We've got Red Sox at Diamondbacks this week, Phillies at Rockies, your Milwaukee Brewers, if you're here in Wisconsin, at Texas, We've got Minnesota at Houston, the White Sox against the Bulls, and the Cubs at the Braves. Our two ESPN games this week, this early week. On Tuesday night, we've got the Blue Jays at Mariners, R.A. Dickey versus Freddie Garcia. And then on Wednesday night, this will be a good one, Smokey Joe Williams versus Bob Gibson. Our doubleheader on Thursday, let's get you guys some banners, by the way. Let's get you guys some banners. Put some makeup on this doll. Thursday, we've got our Out of the Park doubleheader at 3 and 6 o'clock. Our 3 o'clock game is going to be the Brewers at Rangers. And at 6 o'clock, I mean, you're definitely going to want to get home early for this one. 6 o'clock Thursday night, Mets at Dodgers, Tom Seaver versus Sandy Koufax. You'll be able to see that game right here on Thursday. Very much looking forward to that. Tomorrow night at 7 o'clock Central, we're going to air an encore presentation of Having a Catch with Joey Buchholz, with my friend and special guest Andrew Pfeffer. Andrew is the host of Bowling with the Pfeff on YouTube. He's pretty close to, if he hasn't already reached it, he's 70 episodes in to this weekly labor of love that he does about bowling. So check out our talk tomorrow, Having a Catch with Joey Buchholz with Andrew Pfeffer, 7 o'clock tomorrow. And trivia is coming back, not in the form of a tournament, but starting April 6th, we're going to have a weekly show, half-hour show, pitting two members of the universe against each other. And the prize each week is a win for the franchise you're representing in the universe. So, for example, now, again, none of these games will be played on the 6th, so this is just an example. For this Mets-Dodgers game, if we had trivia one night and the Mets and Dodgers were playing each other, I would reach out to a fan of each of those teams. We would play trivia for a half hour, and then the winner will choose one of 3 envelopes, and each of those envelopes will have a result in it benefiting their team. So, for example, if the Mets win, one of the envelopes could be like a 3-hit shutout for the starting pitcher. One of the envelopes could be a walk-off homer. Another could be a 4-hit night for one of their superstars. So we're going to do that every Wednesday throughout the season, starting April 6th. So I've reached out to some people that I think would be great and might be interested. If I don't hear back from them in the next couple days or so, I'll probably reach out to someone else. But we're going to debut that April 6th. Very much looking forward to that. Utopian Baseball Universe t-shirts are available. We sold out the first 10 in like 20 minutes, and we've already sold the next 10. The first 10 are in production right now. Those are going to be here in Grafton by Friday. And then on Monday, a week from today, I'll be mailing out those first 10. So you've all received messages, and I have your addresses. I have your money. So we're going to mail those out on Monday the 4th. And then the 10 people that I've reached out to last night, this week, when you get a chance, get me your sizes, the color that you wish for, your address, and we'll start producing those in the next 7 days or so. We're going to make about 10 available a week. So there's posts all over the page. Check out the colors. You've got black, gray, red, blue. The shirts are $20. If you want a 4X or 5X, we have black only, but they're great. If you look at the logo, where is it? Right there. That's what's on the shirt. So check it out. Very much looking forward to seeing you guys all wearing your Utopian Baseball Universe shirts. A couple other things I want to touch on real quick. Midnight Madness was so much fun. We did that to kick off the season. It was at midnight, technically Friday. So as you were going to bed Thursday at midnight, we had Midnight Madness. We're not going to do that every week. I've decided we're not going to do that this week. But we are going to, they're going to pop up just periodically. I'm thinking, I don't know, 2 or 3 a month maybe. They're going to be spontaneous, so I'm never going to schedule them. I'll probably at like 6 o'clock one night say, hey, if anyone's up, we're going to do it at midnight tonight. I just looked at this weekend's schedule is really busy. We've got the Final Four. We've got WrestleMania. MLB is starting in about 10 days, so I've just got a lot of stuff planned. I'm sure at some point pizza will be consumed, but we won't be doing Midnight Madness this week. However, in lieu of that, I have added an Xbox game for Friday. Friday is going to be another fun day because we had 16 teams have their home openers last Friday. The other 16 teams, the East Division and the North Divisions, all have their home openers on Friday. So we're going to do a special Utopian Cafe. We're going to look at the matchups for that weekend. We're debuting that night at 11:30 that night. We're debuting late night with the Utopian Baseball Universe. But we're going to have a special 3 o'clock Xbox celebrating another home opener, and it's going to be Texas at the White Sox. So Friday we'll have 2 Xbox games for you, Texas at the White Sox, and then our late night with the Utopian Baseball Universe. Unfortunately, I don't have which game that is, but you can check that out. We have a folder, I think, with a entire schedule. So that's coming up on Friday. We got a couple more comments here. Let's take a look. So getting back to the grilled cheese, Andrew says, no, a reset of the podcast on the Rays stadium food. Okay, so let me know more about that podcast. Is this a Rays? Oh, wait, I'm having deja vu here, Andrew, because I did a podcast actually 1 year ago today. My friend Richie and I, we recorded 4 or 5 episodes of a podcast called The Screwball and Joe Boo Show. And I remember us talking about Ray's grilled cheese. I've never had it. I've never been to Florida. We also have a Hey Now, which reminds me, I have to binge the Larry Sanders Show at some point, the Richie one. Yes, well, it was also the me one too, but maybe at some point again, Richie and I will do some business on the podcast airwaves. But now I'm hungry for grilled cheese. But I'm always hungry for grilled cheese. Okay, so I want to take a look before we leave the cafe this morning. We've got some unbelievable pitching matchups coming up in the next 4 days. We're going to just preview a couple of them here. As I mentioned earlier, Seaver versus Koufax. Thursday, you'll be able to see that right here in the Utopian Baseball Universe Network, 6 o'clock on Thursday. We've got Pedro Martinez versus Randy Johnson Thursday. I don't think it gets any bigger than that, folks. Steve Carlton versus Rube Foster Thursday. Both of those men have thrown no-hitters in the Utopian Baseball Universe. Wednesday, we've got Jose Rio, last year's ERA champion, versus Hilton Smith, last year's most valuable pitcher. We've got Jack Morris versus David Cohn on Wednesday. On Thursday, we've got Smokey Joe Williams versus Bob Gibson on ESPN. Thursday afternoon at 3 o'clock, our Out of the Park simulation, we have Ben Sheets versus Yu Darvish. Thursday, we have Walter Johnson versus J.R. Richard. And Thursday, in the Cubs-Braves series, Fergie Jenkins versus Warren Spahn. So Utopian Baseball Universe Season 3 is in full swing. I hope you're enjoying it so far. I sure am enjoying bringing it to you. Everyone have a great Monday. We'll see you back at 3 o'clock for the Orioles and Giants on Xbox. Take care, everybody.